Hey guys, it's Autumn and Angel, and today I'm going to be analyzing White Lily Cookie, and oh my gosh. She has PTSD. There's nothing else that I can really say about her. She has PTSD. So let's just get into analyzing her. There's no voice actors acting here, so I'm just going to talk over them, and you can see how insecure she is. Because, like, here, she's like, my lily aroma is too strong. It'll spoil the taste of your tea. Like, what? How would that spoil the taste of your tea? Who hurt you? Like, I mean, this is supposed to take place before all of her trauma. And so, like, I think she might have been bullied. Maybe. Because, like, why is she so insecure about all of this? And Pure Vanilla Cookie is just being such a good friend because he just keeps reassuring her. And their relationship is just absolutely, like, they have the best friendship ever. So here we're back at the present, and as Strawberry Cookie points out, she's gotten really skinny. And I'm wondering if she's, like, avoiding eating. Like, does she have an eating disorder? Or is it, like, linked to PTSD? Because I know that, like, that stuff can make you nauseous. Anxiety can make you nauseous and not want to eat. And then, of course, we come over here, where she's trapped inside that, and then, oh, look at that, Dark Enchantress Cookie busts out. And then there's, like, this whole thing where Dark Enchantress Cookie is her. It's really confusing to me. Is it possession? I don't know, but all I know is that it's really traumatizing. And I don't know how to put into words what is actually happening here. But, like, it'll be explained in the dialogue later, because eventually there will be dialogue and voice actors. So, yeah, we're just going to figure this out. I don't know what's going on.
The witches, held once in 1,000 years. This is my only chance. I shall meet the creators, the witches. I must ask the question, why were we, the cookies, created? Why were we brought into this world? If only I can find the answer to these questions, I'd be able to discover the meaning of this cookie life. Only this way, I can build a world where every cookie is happy. Right?
She cares so much about other people, like, that she genuinely doesn't care about herself. 'Cause, like, she's seen how this information, like, affected Dark Enchantress Cookie. She's still going after the information because she believes it could help Cookie Kind. And she just cares so much, and she is so sweet.
You mustn't hesitate. For the freedom of all Cookie Kind.
Glad to see ya! I baked a ton of cookies. Here, try one. You're gonna love it!
The witches, our creators, are eating cookies.
Yes! Let's bake it! Let's see what Fortuna has in store!
The witches deceived us. The cookies were created to be eaten. But I was born and lived. I have my will and consciousness. I can't accept this fate.
No! Ooh, whose cookie is that? Look, it fell into the ultimate dough!
She has been through so much that I genuinely don't understand how she hasn't lost it. Like, how has she not gone, like, insane? Because this is a lot. And it's not just the stuff that you've seen so far. Because if you've played the game, you know that her trauma gets way worse. It's bad. And this is a kid's game. I downloaded this. I was like, oh, happy little kids game. I downloaded this in high school. I was like, happy little kids game about cookies. Start playing the game. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. The amount of time and effort that the people who made this game have put into it. Like, they have written some amazing characters. And White Lily Cookie and her trauma, she is, like, I feel like someone on the Cookie Run Kingdom team has to be a psychologist. Because, like, they're actively portraying, like, a form of PTSD through White Lily Cookie and based off of her behavior.
White Lily Cookie. Answer me, White Lily Cookie. You who has become Dark Enchantress Cookie. Will we ever be able to stop you? Your dough made it to safety, thanks to the Moonstone path, but your soul was scattered all across the world.
Someone needs to get White Lily Cookie some therapy. We need a therapist, Cookie. And we need a whole therapy arc for all of the ancients, because they have all been through some stuff. And they need therapy. We need a therapist, Cookie, for them really bad.
White Lily Cookie!
I understand now. To remember means to embrace great pain. I'm so sorry. I am beyond forgiveness. Break this Moonstone, and with it, me.
Is she, like, I don't want to use the term because then I feel like I have to put a trigger warning. Is she, like, really depressed? I don't want to use the term because I don't know if I would have to put a trigger warning. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Because she's definitely depressed, but, like, is she, like, does she need an intervention? Does she need help? I feel so bad for her. And, like, all these mental health problems that they have given her. And they're writing it so well. Like, the representation for people with mental health issues is really good. But I feel so bad for this character.
Should the fragments of your soul be collected and pieced back together once more, my voice will guide your path, White Lily Cookie. Stay awake, White Lily Cookie. You mustn't fall asleep. Listen to my voice.
Okay, so what you're about to see in the next clip that's going to show right after I'm done talking is, I don't even know if I have to analyze this. It's just adorable. We get to see her being a little nerd. She's geeking out, and she's just having a grand old time being herself. And this is before the really bad stuff happens to her. But she is just so stinking sweet and adorable. And I love the fact that how after all of this trauma, she's still herself.
Incredible. The same yeast spores that make up the cookie body thriving in the wild. I've never seen anything like it. Despite the endless research I've done, this place still continues to amaze me. Beast Yeast must hold the truth of how cookies came to be. I'm sure of it. I must reveal it. The secret of cookie creation. His injuries are severe.
Who are you?
Just a traveler. Come on, I'll treat your wounds. These wings. You're a fairy cookie, aren't you? I know about your kind. Back at the Magic Academy, I heard whispers.
She is so kind and so quick to step in to help this cookie that she's never met before. For all she knows, he could be a bad guy, and she's not even hesitating to help him. Like, she's offering to heal his wounds, and obviously she wants him to take her to the king of the fairies, because he holds the answer. But she's still, like, she's just stepping in to help. She's so sweet, and she cares so much about people. Like, she has the biggest heart out of all of the characters in the entire story, in my opinion. Because despite everything she's gone through, she still cares. It's like, she's just like this amazing character.
So if I promise to treat and heal your wounds, will you take me to see your king?
White Lily Cookie stepped up to help us without a hint of hesitation. Using every bit of her strength, she stopped the unthinkable. I had heard of ancient heroes beyond Beast Yeast who possessed the power of light, but I'd yet to come across it myself. It was the first time I saw a cookie whose power could rival the strength of His Majesty Elder Fairy. And although White Lily Cookie has fallen into an eternal sleep, it is said her soul is still fighting to protect the world of cookies.
She's literally in an eternal sleep, and Dark Enchantress Cookie, like, is using her soul to be alive. Like, I feel like that's kind of like possession, okay? Like, it's not possessing the body, but it's kind of like possessing the mind. It's like, she's basically being... To find out that her soul is basically doing all of these heinous acts as Dark Enchantress Cookie, it's really traumatizing for her. And I don't blame her for... I would not blame her for becoming evil.
Even if Dark Enchantress Cookie defeats all the 4 ancient heroes and seizes their soul gems, the one thing she can never possess is the light of freedom. For it could only shine for White Lily Cookie and her alone. And yet, she willingly chose to become another cookie.
So this part's confusing for me, because, like, did she willingly choose this? Like, was it willing? Because, like, Pure Vanilla Cookie says she willingly chose to become another cookie. But I don't know if it was, like, her choice. It's just all confusing. What do you guys think? Leave it, like, comment down below what you think.
In days gone by, White Lily Cookie departed on a dangerous adventure to unveil the truth behind the creation of Cookie Kind. Her path led her here, to the Fairy Kingdom. No matter how many times I warned her of the perils ahead, she refused to give up her mission.
She is so determined to go on her mission, figure out why cookies were made, and, like, try and help other people despite everything she's been through. Like, she's so determined, and her determination is just, like, a very honorable characteristic that she has, because, like, despite everything that she's been through, despite everything she's going to go through, she still cares. It's like, that's what makes her her, is her care for other people. And that is just amazing how, despite everything she's been through, she still cares.
The Song of the Witch's Banquet.
You found it!
Only once in 1,000 years, they sit at a table sky high. Witches from far and from near come to taste the enchanted delights. Secrets of magical baking they share, as the cookies on plates shudder in fear.
This is directly hinting to the fact that cookies were made to be eaten, and she's just so excited that she found the book she wanted to find, that has the information that she needs, that she's not recognizing the, like, how bad the situation is.
You are headed to the Witch's Banquet, yes?
So you know.
I am well aware that I am unable to stop you.
In that case, please step aside.
The place you seek is much more dangerous than you realize.
I am prepared to face any danger.
The moment you join the feast of beings you cannot possibly defy, there is no going back. Such transgression will not go unnoticed. The punishment might be severe. The witches, they can crumble you with a flick of the wrist. I will remind you one last time. Your existence is integral to the peace and balance of our world.
I am the only cookie who can walk this path. And what if this path ensures peace for Cookie Kind?
She's incredibly brave for going after what she believes, despite being told, like, all of the consequences that could happen. Like, despite having people not wanting her to do this, and she's going about, like, she has, like, hardly any support right now. It's like, yes, Elder Fairy Cookie is, like, not going to stop her, but it's clear that she doesn't want her to do this. And she's still doing it despite, like, basically being alone.
Because you can't allow the terrible beasts to escape and plunge the world into terror. Then you cannot stop me. For your dream of a world of peace and harmony for all cookies is my dream too. The truth that awaits at the banquet is one I must uncover to build that world. And if my life is the price, it will be a worthy sacrifice.
So what Elder Fairy Cookie says right after this, like, he's asking her to stay, he's begging her to stay, and I personally don't understand romance. Romance is not something that I'm into. Like, does he have a crush on her? Because the fact that I'm thinking that he might is just like, what do you guys think? Am I misinterpreting this whole thing? Because that is very much so possible. What do you guys think? Someone clear this interaction up for me.
I will always carry this feeling with me, for it is my weapon to guard the world alongside you, Your Majesty. Give my thanks to the Fairy Kingdom for accepting me, nothing but a traveler, as one of their own.
A living cookie must sacrifice their own life powder?
This is actually a fair exchange, a life for a life, but it's very sad because it's like, someone's gonna die. And this is a kid's game. So it's just like, it's very like, I don't even know what to say about it, honestly.
She will only be given half a life. For most of White Lily Cookie is now in the hands of Dark Enchantress Cookie. As long as both live, neither shall become whole.
When White Lily Cookie left for the witch's banquet, she said, "If my life is the price, it will be a worthy sacrifice. Use my life powder."
No. White Lily Cookie needs you. Pure Vanilla Cookie, she really needs you. She needs a friend really bad.
What White Lily Cookie really needed was a friend who understood her. I shouldn't have let her take on such a big burden all alone.
So it's actually Elder Fairy Cookie who ends up giving his life force powder, or whatever the heck it was called, to White Lily Cookie. But that just proves how much Pure Vanilla Cookie cares about her, and she really needs that. She really needs a friend to be with her.
This voice... Countless cookies have come together to protect what remains of you. You have been granted a second chance, it seems. A precious second chance. It is time to wake up, White Lily Cookie. Where?
White Lily Cookie!
White Lily Cookie! Are you okay?
Do you remember us?
What's the last thing you can recall?
I'm okay. Am I really back? But
I can't even imagine how it feels to just wake up, realize that so many years have gone by, and that your soul has been used for, like, so many awful things. And, like, just to, like, figure out that your soul has been used to basically start a war and do all of these horrible acts. I can't imagine how she must feel right now.
Your Majesty, why would you? For someone like me, who committed such a terrible crime.
It was never your fault. She blames herself so much, and I just feel so bad for her. Because it was never her fault. None of this was her fault, and yet she blames herself, and she thinks others should blame her.
After I fell into that dough at the banquet, there were times I wished I'd crumbled instead. I wouldn't have plunged the world into such great tragedy. Nor would you have needed to use your precious life powder.
Oh my gosh. What I said about her before, her being really depressed to the point of me not mentioning what the title is called because I don't know if I should put a trigger warning. Wow. I am speechless. And even if I had a script, I don't know how the heck I would put this into words.
Your vanilla cookie. Are you also happy that I'm back? Even if I am Dark Enchantress Cookie? Even if I might become Dark Enchantress Cookie once more?
No, I don't believe it. The only reason you were able to return was because you never lost the light of freedom. Because you're not Dark Enchantress Cookie.
But the light of freedom might shatter again. I'm sorry, everyone. I need some time to be alone.
She needs more support now than ever. Like, she is going through so much. Like, her PTSD is apparent here. You can tell that she is struggling. Her trauma is like... And the fact that this is not even it. Like, there is so much more footage of her trauma that I could be providing and analyzing, but that would just take way too long. I'm a college student. I need time to be able to study. So, and because I'm doing these audio voiceovers now, it's going to take a bit longer for me to get these videos out, which is fine by me because the quality is way better.
White Lily Cookie, what are you doing over here all alone?
Ginger Brave, are you not mad at me? You and your friends broke the Moonstone to save me, and yet it only brought back Dark Enchantress Cookie.
No, she simply used you to escape. Dark Enchantress Cookie tricked both of us.
You speak as if Dark Enchantress Cookie and I are separate beings.
Yes, Dark Enchantress Cookie is you, it's true. But the love and kindness you hold in your heart for the entire cookie kind makes you different from her.
Ginger Brave, do you know why cookies were first created?
Huh? I've never really thought about that. After all, knowing that won't really change the lives of my friends and me.
I don't understand. Don't you feel the need to know your purpose, to understand what to do with the time given to you?
Do you? I don't think I need a special reason to enjoy life the way I see it. I'm free to choose what I run for and where I'm running towards. That way, the adventure never ends.
Choose as you go. I see. Ginger Brave, if I'd met you sooner, I think a lot of things would have turned out differently.
So she really, really needed to hear this, and Ginger Brave was really good at comforting her. This is all for today's video because it will take so long for me to go into everything and all her trauma. But I feel like I've delved deep enough into it. And if you guys have any thoughts, if you think that I said some things wrong about her, feel free to leave them in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye!